Oh man. Oh yay. We're back with Doki Doki Literature Club. So yeah, I kind of like playing this, as I said. That's why I keep playing it. But the pacing is kind of slow, isn't it? Well, never mind. Let's just go. What is it, Monica? I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked into. Where are you practicing piano again? Yeah, suspicious indeed. Haha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess patience. Ooh. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Can't wait for the festival. Oh, Natsuki. Though you don't want to read the poet in front of everyone. It's gonna be great. Eh? Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious food. Yeah, that's a good point actually. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid? That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying you don't like squid? You, of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name. Monica? Monica. Wait, I'm trying to understand the joke here. That's not how you say my name at all. What? Wait. Is it some kind of Japanese joke? I don't understand. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Huh? Never mind. Translation. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Mm-hmm. Fine. Your reaction aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyway. Excuse me? Where is Sayori anyway? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at the desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Uh-huh. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Ah. Indeed. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? I don't know. Because there's someone dangerous in the room right now with every one of us. It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Alright. Alright. Yeah, well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back toward everyone else. But the conversation has already dispersed with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they have been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Terrorose, what's up? This might sound a little strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Yeah. In what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a little too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. You think so? Yeah. Can't say I have noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who is idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Terrorose. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she is never really like this. Oh no. She has always talked to me about things that bothered her. Something's wrong. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know it's not your problem. It's her problem because she's the one that's causing this, isn't she? Just wanted to ask if you know anything, so I'll drop it now. No. It is important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. And I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know. Maybe I'll try talking to her myself. You sure about that? She seemed like she wanted to be left alone. You sure? Maybe she just has a hard time bringing it up with a person of interest. Person of interest? What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you. Terrorose. Me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah, you're a dum-dum. She's been so much happier ever since you have joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside of her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always been full of sunshine. It's not any different now than it always has been. You're so funny. Have you thought that maybe you have always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you? I say too much. I'm sorry, what do I know anyway? Didn't mean to jump to conclusions, so you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already knew that I wouldn't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayori and gently talk to her. But she is keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else. But that is impossible to do when she is behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? Oh yeah. I glance around the room, I don't like that. Suddenly, it's just Yuri. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it is a little easier for me to do that. Stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. Didn't mean to bother you or anything? Relax, you didn't even do anything. But I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. Didn't do anything creepy like that. Oh, you didn't? Yeah, you definitely did not. In any case, I guess you were right. Sorry if I caused you any concern. By the way, if it's raining outside, just say. Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seems a little off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh, that is quite romantic. Oh, sorry. Didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all. Ah, I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Terrorose, the world is full of meaning often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think that there might be something behind it after all? Behind all of this? Possibly. I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she? Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We are just good friends. That is all. Yuri suddenly looked deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes, a person's mere stories are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she will be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we are here, why don't we do some reading? It's a literature club after all. Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Time to read the poem. Yeah, why don't we share our poems now? Before I knew it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. Wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Hey, Monica. How are you today? Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I'll let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style gotten so refined, Terrorose. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she? Nope. She hasn't. I guess so. Come on, you don't want to mess with this one. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I have heard her say more words this past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's a pretty impressive thing. Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. Still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. It's awfully suspicious, you know. You are awfully suspicious. Spending time with her in the club room every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright. I get you. Just be careful. Alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens when she is vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They are just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Well, it's going to happen sooner or later. Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The lady who knows everything. An old tale tells a lady of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer. All meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victims of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as feather, a dry quill expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which would amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Hey, it's very beautiful. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. Never really put much thought into it. Anyway, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, will the world start to lose its meaning? Yeah. If you know everything about your world, then your world will start losing its meaning, aren't it, Monica? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the clubs prefer writing about things that are more sad than happy. You're surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. Oh, I like that. Of course. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures, but you all are. You mean one-dimensional? Ah, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It is much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. Almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Yuri! Terrorose, your writing has only improved in the last few days. Every poem you have shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. Can you really feel the emotions? I can really feel the emotions. A little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that is the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me. But I have been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Is that so? Yuri gently smiles to herself. This feeling... I'm so glad I got a chance to share my writing. Never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe that you're so good at something and you never even shared it with anyone. It is kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well... Yuri smiles sadly. Terrorose, during lunchtime I eat by myself. Oh, did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know, and those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Tara. Alright. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings. And all I can do with them is to read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that is wrong. Just being patient and respectful, that is really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Terrorose. I speak too slowly, second guess myself all the time, read too deeply into things, but every time, you have always treated me just like anyone else. It is so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that is why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I have had at least one success. Wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. Didn't you join the club because of cupcakes? We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri puts her head in her hands. But this time, she's smiling as she does it. Do you want to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Oh, it's part 2. Ghosts Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. In the distance, a blur green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows closer, closer. I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the street light. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, teasing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever heard of a ghost feeling warm before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue-greens. My heart is amber. Finishing the poem, I start to hand it back to Yuri. But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. Just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about, and indeed. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That is fine. I understand this one. Yuri is having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So, thank you. And I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. You can keep it. The poem is yours. Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'll love to. Again, Yuri finally smiles, as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, before she is becoming dark. But I'm sure we can talk again later. Sure, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Natsuki. Hello, Natsuki. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Natsuki. No, who shall I show my poem to next? Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you write this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. Eh? Didn't write this for anyone specifically. Oh, sure you're not. Sure you're not. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you are happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. There is you, and there's other people. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Terrorose. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? Nothing. Just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now. If you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. You should probably go chase her. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out Yeah, Sayori's gone. Hold on a second. Is it just me or did you say something strange just now? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to... Yeah, Yuri, you are right. Something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Yeah. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Uh-huh. It seems you are right. Scythe. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she is not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just wanted to... Why? Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? Hope she is alright. Indeed, hope she is alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh. That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people? Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That is right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I mean... No. No. That's not it at all. You are the most talented person here, you know. Now Natsuki pouting too. Yes, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know. So you should make some banners and decoration to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere. Oh. Yuri's expression suddenly changed as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That is great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, let's just leave you, Terrorose. The only one who is... Woo! Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. Would really be appreciative of that. That is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? Uh-huh. I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of... Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give to you. It's not like Monica going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Uh-huh. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Mm-hmm. Terrorose might not like me to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decoration. Look at that. You have planned it, aren't you? Yes, I did it. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuse for Terrorose to... What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, come on, come on. Let's settle down for a moment. Stop knocking down your microphone. Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Terrorose to decide how he like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. Was just saying though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. You're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Uh-huh. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Sayori. Yeah, Sayori. I mean, if it's going to be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we are already neighbors and... But Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate... No. Sorry, didn't mean for this to be difficult. Then I'll go with... Oh, this is a hard choice. Monica, I guess? Yeah, let's spend time with you. Uh-huh, indeed. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. But Terrorose was the one who... That doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. You're the club president, Monica. You're supposed to make a responsible decision for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. You did, you both. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the one with ulterior motives. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. That is completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that is true. Think of the club, Monica. If we want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Aha. So are you going to do the right thing, President? Okay. I get it. Scythe. It's technically most logical for Terrorose to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. Aha. Yeah, you. Are you serious? Why would you? Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you will be helping Yuri then, Terrorose? Sure, that's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistant will be very useful. That is great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So is that everything we needed to go over? That should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit. Do you feel the same way? Me? I guess I could say I'm interested to see how it will turn out. Me too. That is good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glanced between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. Don't really know why Terrorose picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so... So, I get it, I get it. Kinda surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helped everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. Uh-huh. I believe you. Yeah. Hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it is time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out of the door as they chat between each other. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. I turn around. Sorry. I realize that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. Can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. Uh-huh. My house? Is that a problem? No at all. I just thought that I will be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I manage to make myself useful in some way. Not nearly as creative as you are. Don't underestimate yourself, Terrorose. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only choose me because you felt bad or something. Oh, wait. You don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have been choosing me. You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I choose to help you because that is what I want to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you are overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? Uh-huh. I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out of the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I have gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we are outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. Yep, indeed. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Okay, Sunday. I think I have to end the video right here because it will be too long if I keep recording. I just have times. So see you later then in the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. I probably won't be recording the next day because I have a task to do. So, see you later then. Bye bye.